God's not finished. 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 Hands up in the sky. Yes, Lord, you know I. Yeah, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. What's up? What's up, everybody? It's the one and only Master myself. I'm here live tapping in, all right? It's a pleasure and honor to be with you again. I go by the name Master myself, like I just said, all right? We're live streaming to IMC TV, man. It's a pleasure and an honor to be with you again. Streaming Tuesday morning instead of Monday night. Normally we do Monday nights, right? But today we are streaming early in the morning, a little change in schedule and things of that nature. Before we go ahead and tap in for this cycle, man. What a pleasure it is to be with you again, man. What an honor it is to come back and to be able to minister to you, from my world, from my experience and things of that nature. And it's not just about me. What I do here is operate in the spirit of service, right? So this is my form of service, if you will. It's what I give every single cycle, regardless of whatever is coming my way. This is my contribution back to this creation that is life. All right, first and foremost, know and understand that everything that I do and say here is done under the banner of entertainment. All right, so don't take what it is I say seriously. All right, number two, this is for adults and adults only. No kids, no children in the room. Number three, do not break the laws of the land you're tuning in from, wherever it is that you are. Number four, you're an adult, and as an adult you're responsible for your own actions. All right, number five, this is right now is known as the master's table. It's soon going to be shifting into something completely different. I'm very excited for the evolution and the change and the growth of everything that's happening within IMC Nation. If you have not yet caught up to speed, you have to know and understand that my mentor, the founder of IMC Nation, AZD, has been streaming, live streaming every single day, right? From the hours of 10 a.m. till he's done. You know what I'm saying? So it's every single day you have the opportunity to tap in and connect and plug into something that's so much greater than yourself. Today, I want to talk about how to drop the ego. All right, what's it gonna take for you to truly drop the ego? Now, what is the ego? Well, first and foremost, know and understand that all of us have been sold. All of us have been convinced, right, of the lie that is life, right? Whatever it is that our experience has been of light or of life so far, um, you've oftentimes have been operating in the dark, right? Meaning that you are not yet exactly who you are meant to be. You are not yet operating at your fullest potential because you've been caught up in a trap of playing the game of what? The game of the ego, right? This is a game that I've personally just become aware of, thanks to, Jesse Lee Peterson, of course, the mentor, my mentor, and the founder of IMC Nation, AZD. Um, so I'm catching this ego on a continuous basis, and I'm aware of it, right? The ego can be summarized as this. We talked about it slightly last cycle, but I'm gonna go. This is a deep dive into that, right? And I'm gonna finish up, go ahead and wrap up before AZD goes live here on at 10 a.m. He goes live 10 a.m. on IMC TV, Raz D Bazaar channel, Seductive Instinct, and Masculine Mindset, right? Which is a channel that I personally have the pleasure and honor, to go ahead and facilitate things of that nature, right? So we talked about this briefly last cycle, but what is the ego, right? It's your thoughts, it's your emotions, it's your beliefs, it's your ideals, it's anything that's not God. It's simply put, anything that is not your true connection with your creator, with your heavenly father. Anything outside of that is the ego. It's an idea that you can be something, or you can have something, or you are somehow connected, right, to something that is orchestrating, right, or facilitating everything that is. And ultimately, the truth of the fact is that we ultimately don't have control of our experience, right? And so, to assume that we do have control, right, which is something I've been a minister of, what I'm saying, for years, knowing and understanding that, my evolution, it was going to bring me to this point. uh, I'm now shedding the understanding, or I'm coming into the light of the fact that, this life is just not in my control. So what do I have control of? Well, I have control of what I got going on inside of me, right? Um, so to know that, I have control of what's going on inside of me, and that's the only place I have control of. Jesus once said, "The kingdom of heaven is within," right? I meant to prepare some scriptures and things of that nature, but did not. But Jesus said that, right? If you study the New Testament, there's somewhere in there where actually it's in Matthew, right? In the man, I don't know the specific verse and things of that nature, but it is in Matthew. I remember hearing it, where Jesus says the kingdom of heaven is within. Why is that being said? Well, because it's the inner space, it's your inner place, and this is once again something I've been a minister of many times. But the inner space, the inner place for you from within, is your place of peace. It's your place of structural integrity, right? What is in your heart is going to come out, right? What is it that you plant inside of you on a continuous basis is going to come out, because why? Because that's the structure, that's the foundation that everything that happens outside of us is, right? Or everything that happens outside of us is a reflection of what we got going on inside of ourselves, right? So when we're talking about dropping the ego, why is it important to drop the ego? Because your ego, again, is your thoughts, it's your emotions, it's your feelings, it's your beliefs, it's your ideals, right? It's any time that you are not enjoying, not just enjoying, but you're dwelling in the present moment, right? When you're not dwelling in the present moment, when you're resisting your now experience, meaning you're worried about the future, or you're caught up on the past, and so on and so forth. If you're not ultimately expressing and connecting with the present moment, you're missing out on what this experience is, right? You came here to live this life, to live on a daily basis, and to know thyself, to get to know yourself, right? I don't know myself completely. I don't think I'm ever capable of knowing myself completely. What I know is that I'm here to live in this experience right now, because that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm here. I'm here. You're here. Knowing that we're here, we have the opportunity to co-create. We have the opportunity to push life forward, to go from where we have experienced life to living on purpose with our creator, with God, with the universe, whatever it is that you believe in. Knowing and understanding that there's only one God, right? There can only be one creator. There is creation and there's a creator. We know that because we can see that. You can witness it. You know that you didn't create the tree that's outside. You know that you didn't decide which rocks from around the world were gonna be right outside of your living area, your space. You didn't decide, what birds are getting to live and die today. Like that's happening on its own. It's a creation that is a testament to God, right? So to get caught up in the lie or the identity that I am this or I am that, and I'm a black man, and I'm a IMC warrior monk, and I am a good looking black man at that. What I'm saying? I'm a martial artist. I'm a entrepreneur of sorts. What I'm saying? I'm a spiritual teacher, right? I'm a Virgo. I'm a so on and so forth. These are all identities that separate me. Now, what's interesting is that being revealed to, or what's being revealed to me, is knowing and understanding that even all the separations that we create, right? The false identities to say that you're you're an officer of some sort, or you are a manager, or you are a store clerk, or employee or employer, or whatever. These categories that we find ourselves in, or different archetypes, or different forms of what of the one version that is us, right? But in every single dynamic we have a different connection, right, with our universe. So we say, oh, when I'm here I'm there, and when I'm, like I'm, if you have a kid, you know what I'm saying, you are in a parental, what I'm saying, role at that point in time. But then when you get away from that, when you are no longer around your kids, are you a parent still? Yeah, you would may call yourself a parent, whatever the case may be. But again, that's an identity that you're associating with. So with that identity comes a form of experiences, because you're choosing that identity. Even if you're in the face of your suffering, you're suffering because you're choosing to suffer. You're choosing to have that experience because why? It feels good to say that I'm here, I'm experiencing life. Yeah, it's not the most comfortable feeling, or you would say, oh no, I wouldn't, choose that, whatever the case may be. But the truth of the fact is that you are choosing that. You are choosing your struggle. You are choosing your suffering. You are choosing the limitation of your experience, because why? Because that feels, or that's what we've been told, we've been programmed that that's what life is. But what if life was not that? What if life was not associating with the good, not associating with the bad? What if life was just here? We didn't attach any kind of meaning to it. Instead, we just experienced it. We just knew that we had the opportunity to come here and experience this moment. How would that change your experience? Like what would be revealed to you in the moment that you realize, I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not that, I'm not this. I am, and that is. 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 Use that as a mantra throughout your cycle. That's something that's being revealed to me right now. But it's knowing and understanding that, look, I again am a vessel to be here for God to speak through, right? And so because I know the story, and not just the story, but the real life application, right? That I can look in my life and I can see, okay, if I, not if, when I'm applying the concept or the philosophy that the kingdom of heaven is within me, well, then I must make sure that the kingdom of heaven is truly a kingdom of heaven. It's not a kingdom of hell. And there's levels to that, right? Because I know and understand that, like there's some level that I'm choosing this form of suffering, right? Because again, I was told the same, story and narrative that you were, right? That we are here, we're individuals, and we, you are here to be your name. Why do you have to have a name for a child when they're born? Think about that concept. Why do we name anything? Yeah, we're describing the nature of that thing, which is the inherent meaning of name, right? The natural meaning, right? Name, if you will. So we're naming that thing. But what is naming? Naming is what? It's labeling. It's identifying. It's saying that this is a thing instead of this is part of this whole thing. You understand me? Like we are a creation. Now we are here to be creative engineers. I truly know that, right? We are here to be creative vessels. We are here to be creative sources, right? If you will, for God to work through. You're meant to be a vessel. You're not meant to be anything less than that. No one understand that. You're meant to be a messenger. You have a message to deliver to the world that is unique to you, and it's unique to you because you're here. I am means that I am. I am that I am, right? What does God mean when he says that? I am that I am. I am the I am that all of us claim. We all connect. In order to identify as something, what do we have to do? We have to utilize, we don't have to, we choose to utilize the form of communication, which is our words, our language, right? To describe our condition. So we say, I am tired. I am focused. I am determined. I am lazy. I am depressed. I am distracted. I am a visionary. I am an angel. I am a demon. I am a god. I am you know, I am a God would be a, obviously wrong term, but I am Jesus. I am Jordan Damari. I am master myself. I am a monkey. I am a lion. I am a tiger. Like, do you understand what I just did? I just shapeshifted in front of you, meaning that I utilize my words to describe to you these different forms of myself. And if I can internally shift to that, I have the ability to do that, utilize my mind, right? To steer me in that direction. Oftentimes that's where we get lost, right? If you utilize your mind in that manner instead of detaching and knowing that I'm not any of that. Because why? Because I can see all of that. What you can see, you cannot be. If you see your body, you cannot be your body. I don't know. It's just being revealed to me, but I mean, it sounds true to me, right? Like I cannot be my hat. I cannot be my hair. I cannot be these beads. I cannot be the shirt that I have on. I cannot be this skin or this bodysuit that I have. That's just not me. It's not the end of me. Because I can see it. So it's not me. If I can see it, I can see it, I can identify it. I can categorize and say that this is what this is. It's just not the truth. Because how do I locate myself in just this one space? Well, I'm choosing to do that on a continuous basis, but as you go along this process in life, as you grow in life, you are essentially learning how to navigate this experience through this one vessel that is you, right? So we refer to you as you. You have a name, you have a storyline, you locate yourself somewhere, you look a certain type of way. We have all these categories that allow us to locate ourselves, to be something. But what if you drop that and instead you let God handle all the details of the experience, and instead you're here to enjoy. You're here to love. You're here to be. You're here to man, to experience, right? As I am. And I truly take honor in the opportunity every single day to live out the experience in which I choose, right? Let me say that better. I get to live out the experience or the I get to live out the experience that is laid out for me, right? The concept I'm more Fati. We're gonna go for another 5 minutes of talking, and then I'll do 5 minutes of a meditative moment, and then we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. All right. we all have we all have an experience, right? And your experience, whatever it is unique to you. You have an experience that is happening from your world, right? And your world is only the inner experience, meaning that it's nothing outside of you that you can identify. You can't say that your experience is the the pillows or the tapestry, what I'm saying, or the hat, or what I'm saying, the car or the house or the job, whatever. You can't say that that's just yours, right? And why is that, right? Why cannot you, or why can't you? Of course, you can claim that, you can say that, right? But is that the truth? Is what I'm saying. No, the truth of the fact is that you are living an experience that is so unique to to God, right? Man, how do I connect that? Your experience is an experience that is happening with you and your creator. You and your heavenly father. Like you maybe you have a physical, if you have a physical father, I have a physical father. The experience that I'm getting to experience right now on a cellular level, right? If we are playing this game of Earth, on a cellular level, I'm getting to expand my father's experience. Meaning like the experience of the genetic code that is within me is expanding in consciousness. Like I've had a myriad of different experiences, right? So far, I'm 30 years of age. You know what I'm saying? As we call it here on planet Earth. I'm 30 years of age, and every single year I've learned more about this experience, right? Whatever it is that I've learned so far, I cannot say that I know it all. I cannot say that I am the end all be all of my experience. No, I am having an experience that is worthy of the my experience is it's the experience that God laid out for me. It's the best way to say. Amor fati was the concept, right? Amor fati means I love. No, it means love thy fate, right? How I translate it is I love the way this story goes. I love my experience. I love what's happening for me in this life, right? Because life is happening and I'm experiencing, I'm enjoying this storyline, right? So when things don't go right, when things go right, when things you know what I'm saying, seem to be whatever experience, or things seem to be, like a negative experience, or things seem to be a positive experience. All of this is just experience, right? It doesn't matter if it's defined as good or bad, right? It's experience, and I get to experience it. I'm the experiencer. I'm the observer of the experience, right? I'm not even the experiencer. I'm the one that's observing. I'm the one that's able to see what's happening, right? So my thoughts, you know what I'm saying, start to pick up and go in a certain way. I just witness it. Because why? Because I know I'm not my thoughts. I know I'm not my ego. I know I'm not my beliefs. I know I'm not my ideals. I know that I'm not these things. So what I am, what am I? Well, I'm the son of God. I'm here to be a vessel. I'm here to be a minister, right, of the truth, which is why I've been seeking out the truth. That's why I'm aligned with IMC Nation. That's why I'm aligned with my mentor AZD. That's why I've been living the experience in which I've been living. That's why I grew up the way that I did, and so on and so forth. Like that. That gives me comfort in knowing and understanding. Okay, that's my storyline. But let's just say that I drop all of that. Just say that you don't even know who the hell I am. I don't even know who the hell I am. Right? So I'm coming here. I'm speaking to you as a brand new person. What would I tell you? I would tell you that we are all here to have a unique experience. And that unique experience is happening whether you are paying attention to it or not. So pay attention. Enjoy this moment. This is the moment that you came for, right here, right now. Man, what a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful opportunity, right? To experience life right there. Like right now. We don't have to wait for anything. You can have the experience that you want, that you've been wanting to have right now. What are you waiting for? Whatever it is that you're waiting for, that's just what you're waiting for. Nobody's gonna take responsibility the way that you can. So let's tap in, all right? That was a message for today, man. Hopefully it was a powerful message for y'all, like it was for me. Regardless, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to do the Father's work once again. You know what I'm saying? My Heavenly Father and things of that nature. So for the next 4 minutes here, we are going to, just take a moment in time. It's what we call the meditative moment. This is very unique to the creation that we have going on here. So it's a pleasure and honor, I'm saying, as always, to lead you in this experience. If wherever it is that you are, just locate yourself internally by closing your eyes, tapping into the world within. So let's settle down, you know what I'm saying, from the exterior experience, and let's just tap in, right, to that kingdom that you have within. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Relax. Breathe in. Fill the lungs. Let it out. Another. Breathe in. As I'm breathing in, my stomach comes out. And then as I let it out, my stomach goes in. Breathe in. Fill in the lungs. Let it out. Last one, best one. Hold it at the top. Breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it out. Body completely relaxed. Tap into the world within. Only you can see what's going on inside of yourself, so tap in. Truly enjoy the space that you have within yourself because nobody else can access it. This is the kingdom of heaven. How are you building your kingdom? What is the structure? What is the foundation? Don't try to figure it out. Just look at it. See it. Be a witness to it. So that you can testify to the truth that is, I am, and that is. Tap in. As we come out of this inner space, let's take a moment before you open your eyes to give thanks to your Heavenly Father from within. Treat your inner space like a sacred temple. So every time you leave that space, bow out, right? Show respect to the inner space. Because nobody else has access to that space. I'd like to take the time to say thank you once again to everybody that taps in on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm on what do they call it? A hiatus, I think is what they call it, right? I'm taking time away from social media to gain some clarity. However, you know what I'm saying, I'm still be live on YouTube, things of that nature, and obviously continuously creating here for the Masters Table. You know what I'm saying, and this creation here. So I'm looking forward to seeing the evolution of what happens over these next few cycles. We are going to be transitioning from, here, base five here, or what it was base five is now Temple. Um, we're gonna be relocating to Las Vegas area, so we'll keep y'all posted in terms of the growth and the evolution as to what happens when we move to Las Vegas, and you know what I'm saying, y'all will see, you know what I'm saying, the evolution and the change and things of that nature, and you know what I'm saying, I'm looking forward to the evolution of what's been you know, the experience here. So without further ado, it's the one and only master myself. I'm tapping out, man. What we say in IMC Nation is be the best and fuck the rest. What I say is knowledge of self is knowledge of wealth. I am the one and only master myself. I want to end with one of my favorite quotes, scriptures, you know what I'm saying, from the Bible. It's always been, you know what I'm saying, but it is, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind or self-control, depending on, you know, the version that you read. Um, Very, very powerful verse. You know what I'm saying? If you never heard it before, I encourage you to do the work, right? Of doing the research, tapping in, and just plant that in your heart. Really come to an understanding what that means, right? And how it translates to your life. And just look at it. You know what I'm saying? Don't need to, anything that I say, don't ever feel the need to change anything that you're doing. Continue on the path. Just be a witness, right? To the struggles, the you know, uh, deficiencies or defaults, anything like that you can witness, just be aware of it. And that will give you clarity as to what this experience is all about. All right. As always, man, it's a pleasure and honor. And this is the one on the master myself. Until next cycle, I'm tap in. Salute.